I'm hoping that looked really, really cool. So I bought this stabilizer thing, this little like gimbal-y guy, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, but the charger that it came with was not good. And I messed around with it for like 20 minutes and then it died right away, and I was like, yeah, we'll just charge it, but the batteries wouldn't charge. So I bought this thing and I haven't been able to use it, but we finally got it working this morning, so I just pulled it out and just filmed whatever I just filmed. So hopefully it looks cool. Hopefully I figured this thing out. Anyways, what is going on, you guys? Hope you guys are having a great day. Today, the BRZ is back, baby. We've been sitting on this for a while. You guys have been like, every single person on earth has been asking me what's going on with the BRZ, and I've just been ignoring you guys. I've been just kind of letting it fizzle, saying don't worry about it. By insanely popular demand, the BRZ is back. Let me just fill you in with what's happening here. I'm gonna build this to what I want to call like a SEMA show car worthy build. With that being said, at where I'm at in my YouTube career and all that kind of stuff, I can't just poof this thing together overnight. Like, I'm not there yet. We got the body kit on and then we had a huge delay with paint. So we were gonna get the car painted, and we have a shop that we wanna use. We have this crazy livery and we're gonna go like full out on the paint job on this thing. It's gonna be insane. Getting it in there and having the time. And then we ran into all these hiccups behind the scenes, and there was just a bunch of stuff going on. And you guys know that I hate sitting on things. I hate when things aren't moving. So we're still gonna get it painted, but in the meantime, we're gonna get it wrapped. So I hooked all that up. We're gonna be dropping it off for wrap next week, which is sick, which means we'll be back making progress at this thing. The color is insane. It looks so good. So that's where this thing went. That's why it's been taking so long. There's just a bunch of stuff behind the scenes that needed to get ironed out. But we're back and I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. You guys, I just love this car and I hate that it's been sitting. So I told myself that I wasn't gonna mod this thing too much until it gets back from wrap, because it's not fun to watch a car that's in this state kind of get worked on. It's like weird, right? But we have some really good news. We have an exhaust that's been made. We have a full custom exhaust that's actually gonna be for sale for you guys. I'm getting the first ever model of it. I do have a couple mods that would make this thing look even better when we get it back from wrap. They will just make the wrap pop that much more if they're already installed. So today, we're gonna send it with one of those things. And also, so we're doing the subscriber tree again this year, so if any of you guys wanna send ornaments, this is not to be against any religion. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what you guys celebrate. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm down for whatever. I celebrate Christmas, so to celebrate with me on the channel, send Christmas ornaments. I went out and purchased the bigger subscriber tree this year, because you guys know last year we just had a little one. This year, I got like a 6-footer, and I just want to deck it out with ornaments and like just celebrate Christmas with you guys. So PO box is in the description of every video. Send ornaments there. I'm letting you guys know now, that way it's not too late, because last year was just a little bit too late and some of you guys missed it. These are so nice. There's like just something about a fresh set of lights. Ooh. All right, so right here we have a set of the Tom's V2 taillights. These things are honestly really rare to see on a BRZ. Like, I don't think they get the love they deserve. I want to just make the car different. I don't want to have the same stuff as everybody else. You guys know that. So I was looking around at like really nice taillights, and I found these guys, and I found out that like really no one runs them. So these are the Tom's V2 taillights for the BRZ. These things, in my opinion, are super sexy. Anyways, we got the taillights, we got the little blinker module that we have to install to make sure that the taillights actually work properly. And of course, the most authentic instruction manual you guys will ever get. And this should be a nice and easy install today, because basically the entire thing's already taken apart. Something I did with these, and I didn't even realize I was doing it at the time, was I bought V1 and V2 Tom's, or Buddy Club, whatever you want to call them. They're essentially, I believe, like the same thing. Tom's has the red lens, Buddy Club has like a white lens type deal. I bought the V1 and the V2, but I also bought a knockoff and a real set. Now, I completely didn't buy the knockoff ones on purpose. So if you guys weren't here for the install of these lights, what happened was we were doing the Wish build, and I actually gained like a huge credit on Wish from just buying garbage, and I found these taillights. I typed in BRZ taillights because I really wanted some. And I really wanted to see what like a really expensive Wish product was like. So I spent like 400 bucks on these lights, and I only got them because they were the only ones available. To be honest, I wasn't fully sold on them when I bought them. I was like, yeah, whatever, but we'll try them out. Like they look cool. So I didn't purposefully go buy knockoff Buddy Club lights, but when they showed up, they had like a Buddy Club, literally, they had an instruction manual just like this. And it said Buddy Club on it, but obviously they weren't real Buddy Club lights. And you can tell just right off from like, this one has a little Tom's marking on it. I'm sure Buddy Club would have done something similar. They have a little badge and stuff. This one has no markings at all. Right away, when this light showed up, there was things like this. You guys see here on the black how this is like kind of scratched off. So like the black is kind of scratched off, it's silver here. This one's even worse. If you look at this one, it's completely silver because like the housing on the outside doesn't fit properly over the stuff on the inside, so it's been rubbing. There's also little chunks of broken parts in here that I don't know. If I shake it around, yeah, now it's down there on that light. I don't know where that came from, because you don't obviously see it. Like you don't see where it's from, but there's little chunks of broken things just floating around in the lights. And this one took on water instantly. So the second day I left it outside, these things flooded. From what I've read, these ones should not take on water right away. These ones don't have any little scratches. The lenses fit nicely. They have little engravings, so you know that they're actually a quality product. This was more just like for fun when we had that little leftover money. There's no way I'm gonna build a nice, beautiful car and not get the authentic version. Have this garnish piece finally on there for the first time is gonna be super cool. And I figure while we're doing lights, I may as well install this guy too, because we got this little LED reverse light, which is just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Why does this look like it has more wires? You know what? I think this is probably a signal wire. I feel like that's a signal wire depending on how you want to wire this thing up. Like I think the turn signals in the front also had that. We're just gonna fire it on there and see what happens. And we put power on power and just make sure that they're not gonna touch each other. Ooh, rough. Maybe if we put this to the same place as the power. Oh my God, that's yellow. What the heck? Why is that yellow? It's supposed to be a reverse light. Look it. There's a little nub right there. The little white wire is disconnected. That makes sense, because when I was wiring this up, I was like, why is the white not doing anything, only the yellow? So I'm curious if this will make it work. There we go. That makes more sense. All right, so the white. Now what happens if I were to pretend hit the brakes while this is happening? It goes yellow, and then it goes white. So this would be reverse light, and then I'm assuming it doubling as a brake light, and this would be like a brake light signal. Anyways, I just soldered that wire to the little nub that was there. You guys can see it's kind of a mess. But there was a little nub coming out, so essentially I just tried to connect it as best I could. It will stay there, actually. I think it melted into the metal a little bit. This is metal, which is nice. I think it melted into there just a little bit. So what I'm thinking is if we can tape it all down like this. I'm probably not gonna connect it that way because if I'm reversing and I hit the brakes, I don't want my reverse light to turn off. I don't want it to look like I'm not reversing anymore. So everybody's got a preference, everybody will do their own thing. I'm gonna just wire it straight reverse. Dude, I'm gonna go ahead and say these are some of the nicest BRZ taillights I've ever seen. I genuinely didn't know how I felt about them when I got them. Like, there's not a lot of photos about them online. There's not a lot of cars that run them. Like I said, they kind of are a newer version, so they're not super popular, just like the Karma Kit. It was really hard to find like really good quality stuff on the product. But like I sent it anyways because I want to be different and I thought they looked good, but dude, in person, these are so good. Like I hope you guys think they look cool. And then we got the garnish on the back with the exhaust there. And the little reverse light, like dude, the whole rear of this car is coming together and I'm like, I can't even contain it. Like I'm so excited. It looks so good. It looks so aggressive. And like the carbon duckbill, I think is definitely gonna stay. Once this is all carbon, that will look so nice. Dude, I think we are killing it right now. Check this out. So this is yellow. I don't know how the camera's gonna pick it up, but the turn signals are yellow and they're sequential. I think they look good. Oh yeah, you can kind of tell it's yellow. I feel like you don't really get BRZ taillights unless they have sequentials because that's just like a thing. Like everybody nowadays just has sequentials. So like these look good. I'm super hyped on these. I actually have no idea what the brake lights look like. So this is with them off. That'd be just turn signals. And then we got daytimes, night times, and of course we got brake lights. So none of the hardware is in these. I'm gonna actually have to take these off. We have one more thing we gotta do before we send it in, and I'm gonna have to take those off and just finish up those quarter panels and stuff. So there's no hardware, that's why they're gapping a little bit. But aside from that, just take one nice look at this.
Daddy's home, bitch. Oh.
Hey buddy.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good, Robbie. Oh, dude, I love that.
It's nice, eh? It's like, it's just so clean. It's so simple. Anyways, this looks good. I'm happy. But there's something else that we've been putting a lot of time into lately. I don't know if you guys have realized, if you guys have noticed that like my social media has kind of been slowing down a little bit lately. I've been putting a lot of time into something. I'm gonna let you in on it a little bit. Anyways, I don't want you guys to get super gassed up. I don't want you to get like way too excited, way too fast, but I feel like we have been putting a lot of time into this, so you guys do. Oh, I thought that was a stain. I was like, oh, my pants. I just completely forgot what I was saying. I don't even know. Let's go look.
I'm looking at finding somebody else to move in,
And this is the same size?
exact same size.
What are your thoughts?
Dude, oh my god, that's a dangerous question.
I don't even know what I filmed because like I really don't like filming, especially when someone's showing me something.
Yeah, me either. I got like a slight bit. You probably have about 3 seconds worth of clip, but like I'm aiming it, looking the other way.
Yeah, well, it's just like when people are showing you something, you don't want to be disrespectful.
Absolutely.
Like he's like, look at this, and I'm like, pointing the camera.
Yeah,
like there's people that do that,
Not disrespectful.
but they're kind of disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. But dude, this might have been a very good thing to look at. Alright, well I was gonna end today's video with actually setting up the subscriber tree and doing a couple things, but it ended up taking a lot longer than we expected to get home. Brad stopped to get some parts for his car, and then it's later now than I was planning on. I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm just gonna end my video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the new taillights. I hope like you guys are excited as I am, especially like to see the complete rear end. It looks so good. Aside from needing that one light, I'll probably reach out to Karma and get like the reverse light. Aside from that, everything else looks super good. I'm excited to see it coming together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Send ornaments to the PO box. Get hyped, stay committed, do all the good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think I've said this twice. Peace out and stay committed.